Hola, buenos días, es Nico.
You giving your tea away, girl. You supposed to be DL. Stay in the closet, bitch. Back down. Control yourself. Get back in that closet. Close that door. Get back down there, bitch.
So today, first, all that fun shit. If you like this kind of content, follow me on Patreon at patreon.com/NicosAesthetics. Boop. If you like humor, follow me on twitter.com/NicosAesthetics. If you like, no. So I reprioritized. So I did a little social experiment. Basically, I put all of my personality into my backup page. So my violence page is where I put my humor and, my violence. But my main page has become strictly thirst traps and everything's been going like double platinum. So it's like, apparently the general populace loves a pretty picture with no personality because they have less to judge. So you know what? If you like my personality, follow me on my backup. If you just want to see some to-go biddies, follow me on my main. If you want to see some to-go biddies with more variety, because now that Twitter crop is gone, I'll post like one good picture on Twitter and I'll post the rest of the pics that I took in that little photo shoot thing on my Instagram. So if you like that, follow me on Instagram at instagram.com/NicosAesthetics. And after that, I think I'm done plugging. Also, sorry for this like gleam. I've been trying to do better with my skin. So I started a new routine. I'm gonna try to get rid of these dark marks. So basically, I made a little concoction. If the routine works, I'll tell you, because it's already like made most of my acne go away. But that's not necessarily what I was concerned with, because I know how to get rid of acne within like a week or so. But it made it all go down in like a day. Because I did the routine yesterday and it's left my skin glowing like this. It's left it glowing like this for a whole day. So I'm just like, this is my life now. It made the acne go down. So definitely, if this mask continues to work and it helps get rid of the dark spots, I'll tell you guys and I'll run through it. At this point, my skincare routine is at a 10-step process. It keeps acne to a minimum, but with this, I'm thinking it's gonna give me an even complexion. Hopefully that's working. That's what we're working for. I want to be able to take the, ooh, I'm just casually in the sun selfie, without all my dark spots flaring. So that's one thing. Nico has dark spots. So you know what? I'll say it. I Photoshop my face so I can remove my dark spots, but I don't actually Photoshop my body because that's gonna ruin my body dysmorphia. Because I already have body dysmorphia. So if I try to nip and tuck and enhance and shrink, I'm going to hate the way I look in the mirror. So if anything, as of now, all I really do is erase some dark spots because they naturally go away from me. It's just, it takes a long time. So I'm trying to just hurry up this process. Anyway, yeah, trick of the trade, Facetune, everybody uses it. I just use it for dark spots and maybe highlighting my facial hair. That's about it, baby. Don't Photoshop your body. Nico, this isn't the topic. I know, but don't Photoshop your body or else it's gonna send you into dysphoria every time you look in the mirror, because you're not going to look like that. I'm gonna tell you that right now. That's why out of all my pictures, you can say I Photoshopped the dark spots out, bitch, that's my body. Y'all remember, I be posting videos of myself flexing and shit, so that's me. But yeah, anyways, on to the actual story. Today we're gonna be talking about something that's, it's not necessarily related to the past videos that I've been doing based on J Knight trying to sue me and shit and all that stuff. Video's still up. But that's not what this is about. I was actually planning on talking about masked Onlyfans performers. What do you mean, Nico? The dudes in the ski masks that be fucking on camera, that kind of thing. Why do they do that? It's not necessarily that they're DL, because a lot of these people are a lot of people know who Yardie Style and J Knight are before I even made my videos. But a lot of these people are well known, so it's not like they're DL necessarily. It's just that they don't want the social stigma that comes along with being a sex worker. So essentially, this should be a little quick video, but we need to start working on destigmatizing sex work, and then you will see a lot more faces, because I told y'all, when I originally covered that J Knight story, I'll be watching him because I like to see facial reactions. I'm a very visual person. Audio, amazing if you're audible, but I'm very visual. So while I'm looking, I like to see your facial reactions. I like to see the movements, especially on the bottom's faces, because you got to see if they're truly enjoying it. That kind of thing. So when a bottom is wearing a ski mask, I'm just like, click out, that kind of thing. Not to mention, they kind of little ghetto. It's why are you wearing a ski mask? That's the thing. You could just blur your face, but a lot of people don't have they're not tech savvy. So I understand, but it's just it don't fit my aesthetic personally. But you know, freak pages, they like, oh, we love that freak shit. If you want me to put a sock on my head to be considered a freak, girl, you something else. That's another thing. I'm gonna make a video on what being a freak entails, because yes, I'm gonna gatekeep the word freak, because bitches, I remember somebody was like, yeah, I'm a freak, when I was talking to them. I'm like, okay, well, what do you get into? Oh, I suck dick. And I mean, you know, I used to be the whore of Babylon, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I wasn't getting rammed, I was topping, because I only recently got into bottoming within like the last year or two. So it's like, I was like slinging peen like Tic Tacs, obviously with condoms, that's why I've never had an STD or STI. But I was slinging peen, so it's like, you are not a freak if you just give head. Another detoured rant. I know, we're gonna get back to the topic. I'm gonna make a video gatekeeping the word freak, because y'all bitches be angering me. Y'all, like, before when I was, you know, single and running through these streets, bitches would be like, I'm a freak, and they would just lay there. Fucking pillow princess. No, you are not a freak, baby. You are not. But yeah, let's move on. I know, I'm shaking my head. That's now that my hair is like moving and shit, I just be very emotive. But essentially, yeah, they wear the mask so that, because it fulfills an aesthetic. Like, a lot of people prefer like the quote unquote hood aesthetic, you know, ski mask, grill, that kind of shit, and they be fucking on camera. But they also try to hide away from the stigma of being a sex worker, along with not having to face the outing process. Because if you become a well-known gay porn star, sure, that you might be invisible to the heterosexual world, but if your video ever pops up on somebody's timeline, they gonna see your face and they will be able to recognize you. If somebody comes up to you in the streets knowing that you gay and start talking to you, people are gonna assume, because people are nosy, that kind of thing. So I definitely understand the reasoning behind, okay, well, I want to do sex work. I got a fat ass. I got a huge dick. I think I can make some money, but I don't want to put my face out there so that I'm not easily recognizable and it doesn't come back to haunt my actual career. I completely understand that. But Nico, didn't you expose Jay Knight? He allegedly did something really bad, so I don't feel bad about that. So I understand, allegedly, but I understand the process of like, okay, well, I need the money, I want the recognition, but I don't want it to be centered on my face so that I can continue to move throughout day to day. And you know what? Bitch, I'd do it too. I'd do it too. If I didn't have recognizable titties, I definitely would have a freak page. Everybody always messages me. They're like, oh, well, you a freak, right? I'm like, yeah. Do you have a freak Twitter? No, I do not. Like, I'm what Janet Jackson said, a sister, a lover, a freak undercover, baby. You're not about to catch me on nobody's camera. That's the thing. So it's like, I can get down and dirty. I be doing shit that most people would be mind blown, because I'm so innocent seeming, just based on like my personality and my speaking voice. But I be getting into it. I be in the trenches, bitch. Like, it's what was that video? Give me lit. I'm a slut. I'm with wherever. Like, that kind of thing. Like, people just don't expect that from me because I have such a bubbly personality. I'm like, no, I was a hoe. I was, but you know what? I was a responsible hoe. That's what a lot of people don't realize. If you are a hoe, you gotta be responsible. And this is not Nico, like, calling you names by calling you a hoe, baby. I was a hoe too. You know, that kind of thing. Before I stopped having sex for 8 months, I mean, I had slowed down considerably. Once I hit the age like 22, I had slowed down considerably. But it's like, being a hoe is not a problem as long as you're being responsible and taking care of your sexual health. So when it comes to the ski mask, I think it's tacky. I think we need to destigmatize sex work and also destigmatize the homophobia within the brown and black communities if we wanted to start seeing these people's faces. Because I remember once Yardie Style got exposed, I forgot who exposed him. No, not my video. Like, somebody had exposed him, and that's how I found out about that. But after he got exposed, he started putting his face in a ton of shit. Like, when he was fucking Chico Black on that boat, his face was all in the shot. It's just like, at a certain point, once you're exposed, there's like a veil that's lifted off of you, and you can now just do whatever the fuck you want. So, I mean, it all depends. So I understand why people have to wear ski masks in porn, but personally, that ain't for me. So, yeah, that's the video. Oh, but yeah, I'm definitely, you know what? Next week, I'm going to make a qualifier list of what makes you a freak. Baby, I'm about to gatekeep the shit out of this term because I don't need no fucking rookies in my spot, okay? I don't need no fucking... Nico, you're not even sleeping with anybody else anymore. You're right, but it's still a... Bitch, you're not about to conflate the two. I give head, I'm a freak. Do you know how upset that made me? I was sitting here, because I was reading a weird text that... This was months ago before I, met Trade. So I'm just like... What do you... You give head. And I had to play it off because bitches get so offended if you're like, you're inexperienced, you're innocent. But it's true. A lot of people, I figured it out. A lot of people that weren't raised on like app culture, they're pretty like innocent. Or a lot of bottoms, let's say in the brown and black community, are like, oh, you know what? I don't have sex like that. You know, I'm tight and I'm not. And I'm just like, girl, first of all, I don't care if you have sex like that because I was having sex like that back in the day. Second of all, don't nobody want no virginal hoe. Like, that's the thing. A lot of people don't understand. Sure, it is important to still have grip and to be able to enjoy sex on both parties. But a virginal hole is like a lot of responsibility, especially if you do not have a starter peen. So it's like, you really gotta weigh the options. Like, is it really worth that kind of thing? But yeah, I'm rambling. That's enough of that. Okay, bye. Boop. And once again, a quick thank you to all my patrons on Patreon, and a quick shout out to my third eye tier patrons. Your support means everything to me and helps me do this a lot more smoothly. I will also be listing this week's live stream topic in case anybody wants to join in on the fun. I will see you guys there.